before we jump in. So I think we're live. I think we're good. Yeah, and you never really know how everything's set up until you go in, turn on monetization, and all that stuff. If we're gonna get a ton of spam like we did yesterday, I'm gonna have to uh, make a move and do subscribers only. And if they end up subscribing, I'm gonna have to do members only. So hopefully that's not the case. You got 8 people here. Make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you guys get in here. First, yes, you are. Yes, you are. We're obviously not only going to be talking about LOOPRING and SHIBA, but we're going to be talking about everything that's in the market, just overall conversation. It's always great. 30 people here and 13 likes. Make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you get in here. Hey, Matthew, what's up? Nothing much. It's a great morning. We getting this bread? Yes. Yes, we are. All day, every day. I think there's a lot of things that are making the spam in YouTube, it's out of control. Absolutely. I have no idea how to fix it. The funny thing is, like, I go on my what is it, the YouTube studio, and check out all my comments. I delete all of those comments that are spam that say this is actually Matthew Perry, and contact me on WhatsApp and all this other stuff. And as soon as I delete it, I scroll down to the bottom, I go back up to the top, they're back. I don't understand. Like, I can't do anything about it. And I type my own name in, but they use like extra characters that are different every time. So it just pisses me off. AMC dropped 20% after hours? What do you mean um from where? What do you mean it dropped 20% after hours? It didn't move. Unless you're seeing it on a different point to where you saw a large um, uh, candlestick downward, then yes. I don't see it on my list here or my screen. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, bro? I'm audio only. However, I made a chart today that says SHIB is going to $1.50 today. That would be insane if it went to $1.50. I can't wait until they introduce this massive burn that they keep talking about. All right, so before we get into this, I wanted to wait till we got some people in here because I do want to throw a shout out to all the Patreon members. I did have a new Patreon member. Let me go back this way. A new Patreon member that was added, Michael Coverdale. Thank you for joining the Patreon, becoming a Profit Hands member. I really appreciate it a lot. Every single one of you guys, I appreciate all of my Patreon members. If you guys want to become a Patreon member and get all the videos, the posts that I put over on Patreon, because I want to do that and make it more personal, especially with like ad-free content. If you already have ad-free content, you pay for YouTube Premium, that's a different story. But you get ad-free content, you get connections with me and all that stuff. So definitely check that link down below. There are 4 levels. You can sign up just to the Discord group or to the Profit Hands level and test it out and see if you do like it. And there's a lot of videos over there. I mean, a ton of videos. If you are at the Expert Profit Hands level, there's a lot of how to day trade for a living videos, so you can break down all of that and understand how to day trade for a living. So thank you guys for being Patreon members. I really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and dive into some things that are going on today. Let me make sure all of this stuff is good here. I'm going to pop the chat out. Again, we got 62 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button as soon as you get in here. It does help out. Let's roll, baby. What's up, Maddie? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I think there's a lot of things that are moving. Zomedica is looking pretty damn positive. And I made another purchase of 7,000 shares. I basically doubled my investment. Not doubled the price of my investment, just doubled my shares. Brought my cost basis down to about 60 cents. So now I'm looking like this could actually make a decent move from where it is. And even going back to my original cost basis of 90 cents would give me a hell of a lot more than what I had. Now, I am doubling down on a swing trade, which is something you don't typically do with like day trades. Swing trades are different. But yeah, I think you can do it on a day trade. It's just very risky to do it on a day trade. If something's going against you in the day, it's probably going to continue that way, most likely. Let me just make sure all of this is up here before we dive into everything. Let's see. Yeah, so I did end up looking at the short interest numbers. If you guys want the Ortex data for AMC, here's the Ortex data looking at 19% short interest of free float. That continues to go up. Where you did see that at 18, that did go up, so it's at 19 now. We are seeing about 97 million, shorted shares there, and you're looking at 103 million shares on loan, and 77 in utilization. So, what's up? I just read that. I just kidding. Sorry, kind sir. I don't know what you said here. Oh, you were joking about the 20%. Give me a Twitter if this means. I need AMC to keep dipping till Friday. I need more shares. I hear you, trolling you. Well, no, thank you for that. I appreciate it. What do you think, SHIB or Doge? What do I think, SHIB or Doge? I think Doge can. Doge has or had the potential and had the popularity, to push it up to $1, $2, those levels, right? I think the popularity has fell off, and it has fallen off for Shiba Inu as well. But the issue is that what's popular right now and what has more potential to reach crazy levels in the future. I think with Shiba Inu, you're going to have something that's more long term. With Dogecoin, you're going to have something that's more short term. You could possibly see that rise to a level of $50 or $60, 50 or 60 cents again. $50 or $60 would be crazy. But yeah, it can get to that level because they have their own kind of like inflation to it, like the way they depreciate the asset um, is pretty crazy because 5.2 billion is added every single year. So if it's added every year, you're obviously bringing that price down. The price potential goes down every single year. Every day that this is out there, it brings the price potential down. So for Dogecoin, it has the ability to double, triple up to these levels, and it's short term, probably in the next year or so. And then you're going to see a level out, maybe some ebbs and flows to that position. But then you're also going to have Shiba Inu that can possibly get you a short term gain, but also you can look into the future and see what they're going to do with the overall position and possibly burn a lot to create a better opportunity. And for that to get to a level of $1 in the future can definitely be possible. That's why I look at that, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, $1, I don't see it." Well, you don't see it now because you see all of the circulating supply that's out there. But once the circulating supply gets decreased, whatever they end up doing, 30% per year, 20% per year, we're going to see this thing, fall down to crazy low levels with the circulating supply, and the price is just going to, skyrocket. I'm a new subscriber. Love your work. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. No 20% loss. He wanted a shout out. Yeah. The average age of a lawmaker in DC is deceased. Imagine trying to explain the blockchain to a great grandpa who uses AOL. Oh man, that's funny. And a flip phone. Well, you know what? I take offense to that because I use a flip phone. So my flip phone. Actually, let me go here. I obviously have the Samsung flip phone, so it's a different story. It's like a newer version of the flip phone. Child abduction? That is weird. Just, I mean, I'm not laughing at that, but that's weird that it came up on my screen. Near the Philly area, so I'm sure everybody's getting their Amber Alerts. But I'm not laughing at a child being abducted. Just to catch that. Do not like clip that on Twitch or anything. Um, I I'm laughing at the fact that it would come up as I'm showing my phone. But yeah, I have the flip phone. We got all our costumes. Yeah, it's good. I like it. But I have a flip phone, so I do feel old though. I'm 30 and I do feel super old. I'm not laughing at a child. If people think that I'm laughing at a child being abducted, that's not what I'm doing. So please don't. How do you like that phone? I love it. Absolutely love it. I was gonna get the fold, but I thought that was just not something that I would use. I would not unfold it because I don't use my phone much. Um, uh, but when I do use my phone, I mean, I think I really like it. You get over the crease in the screen. You really don't feel it that much. But yeah, I like it. Nice and compact and good. My wife has one as well. The reason why I got it was because she had the older version and I got the newer version. Possible GME and LRC announcement today. I did hear about that, but I don't want to. I don't want to create this buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. You know, where people are buying this rumor up to a level where it's at now of $2.40, and then they sell the news, right? I don't want to see them sell the news here where you're seeing it down 8%. Now, granted, everything in the stock market, or not everything in the stock market, a lot of things in the crypto market are actually decreasing today. You are seeing some things that are making a positive move. Even though you're seeing this green, this actually means that it's negative. I don't know why Coinbase Pro does that, but that's what it means. But yeah, I I would hope that they don't announce anything today. Maybe a hint or something. I just don't want to see a buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing because there's a lot of people that are pushing for this date. Oh, it's supposed to be an announcement on the 8th and all this stuff. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Now, if I end up finding a way to push something like that, then that's basically for YouTube because that's what YouTube's all about. And I'm gonna admit that I'm very transparent. But I hate the fact that people will hone in on a date and look for this buy the rumor, sell the news. I doubt that they'll say anything simple in the earnings call. Yeah, but crypto heists don't help the confidence of lawmakers. Do you think it's smart to transfer shares to another account right now? It doesn't matter if you transfer it right now. I don't know what your play is because it like you're not going to see this take off and do all of this in one day. I think you'll see a massive jump, in a matter of one day, whenever that day does happen. But you'll see multiple days of that, chained together, right? It's not going to grow. Um, I don't know, 4,000% in one day, right? I mean, I would hope so, but if you're looking to transfer to a different platform, you can definitely do that. It takes time, but you still hold your cost basis. You still hold the amount of shares that you have. They don't just transfer the money; they transfer the shares. So you're good. You hearing about crypto laws in the U.S.? I'm not hearing much. I mean, they're always talking about it, but I'm not hearing much. Any thoughts on ATER? I haven't looked into that position in a while. It was one of those positions that I was looking at, day trading it. Right now, it's up 7% today. Um, but it was one of those positions that I was looking at day trading because it did have a decent size movement. Obviously seeing this growth here in August and September, seeing more going on to October, and then just seeing it fall down. Right now, we are seeing a little bit of a bounce. I would have expected a bounce down here at this $3 mark, just because it creates a massive support level. But I guess where we actually stand here, this is a pretty hard support level with that large green body candlestick there. So it looks like it's on the way up. You're seeing an upward trend. You probably want to see it if for confirmation that we're in a more of an upward trend. You probably want to see it break one of these levels, one of these highs, because right now it's creating higher or lower highs and lower lows. You want to see it break one of these points right here before you can actually get into that. So hopefully I'm showing my. Oh man, I'm not showing myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm showing myself, and I know you guys like to see me, but geez. So basically, what I was saying was right here. As we look down here, you could see that $3 is that low point, and you could see as we do see that bottom point right here. You see where that bottom is over here, and you're creating a very large green body candlestick that has a lot of support underneath it. So I would say that's probably a level to where it is bouncing. However, I do want to see it break this level before I can kind of confirm that it isn't more of an uptrend. It's kind of showing me because it did break this point here, which is the body of the candlestick. Breaking that is definitely a great sign. However, I want to see more of a confirmation by that breaking there. So right now it looks like it's in an uptrend though. Yesterday you saw some growth in the after hours market, pre-market. You're seeing some growth as well. Could have energy for day trading. I'm just not day trading anything because I put most of the money that I had left back into ZOM or into ZOM to add to my position to lower my cost basis. So now I really don't have any day trading money right now. But yeah. 153 people here, guys. Hit the like button if you can. It does help out. Also, I don't really know how many people are on Twitch. We got 6 people on Twitch. Feel free to follow me on here. We lost a follower. Oh man. Sorry to say. We did gain a subscriber here. TP just subscribed. Thank you guys for subscribing. We got some alerts and stuff. Maybe I should play the sound. I don't know. Because it has a sound to it. So if you subscribe, you follow on Twitch, you're gonna get a different notification. So definitely keep subscribing. Go ahead and go back. My original email created from AOL in 1992. I was born in 1991, but yep. Thank you for subscribing. I'm gonna just call you son. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And it did play the sound. It sounded like I don't know, start to a video game. Thank you for subscribing, Mufed. Mufed. I'm saying that right. Anyways, guys, just a heads up, of course, just keep buying the crypto you believe in and don't sell whenever Tether falls. The entire crypto market will fall hard. Just keep holding. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I think there's a lot of chances to hold through these dips, and you can actually find better opportunities when you do hold through these dips. So I like that because obviously what I'm doing, I bought in at these dips and it went all the way up, increased to a level to where I increased my account from 15,000 to 30,000, and then had that decrease down to a level of around 23,000. Now it's back up to around 25,000. So it's increasing, slowly increasing, getting back to where it was, and we're going to see a lot more potential to grow. And I did add some at the bottom, which is a great thing to do. So I agree with you. 16 million of SHIB are enough. I think that's enough for the long term. Yeah. If you're looking for a short term play, a lot of people will put a ton into it and have a lot of liquidity because you can easily sell out of that position. It's not like farm to where I have trouble buying it. I kind of just gave up because I was trying to buy market orders. At one point, you can only put in limit orders to it. And when I put in the limit orders, it was sitting there for 5 hours and did nothing. So I could not buy it on Coinbase Pro. I don't know what the hell was going on. And I kind of gave up. So I'm going to try and do a lesser amount. But it's just pissing me off because I wanted to buy at lower than 100 at like 98. And it didn't really sit well. So yeah. You still holding GME? Yes, sir. How long do you hold LRC? How long do you hold LRC? It depends how long you want to hold it. I mean, I think it will have long-term growth and solutions to it, so people will use it. It's not something that will just sit there and you're looking for just the increase of the price. What are you looking for out of it? Are you looking for $3 or sorry, if you're looking for $5 or $10, that could be a point to where you're looking to just easily swing trade it. But if you believe in the position where it could go, if you believe in the overall use case behind it and the partnership in general, you're going to see a lot more with this position. But it's always great to take some off the top. For me, I always play it to where I'm going to see it grow to, let's say, and this is not the exact number, but a level of $10, right? If it gets to a level of $10, I take a little bit out, take my initial investment out, keep the rest that are in there, and let that grow. That could be a possibility. Or it gets to $20 and I do the same thing. You never really know. It just depends how fast the growth is, how much potential it does have, the popularity it gains, the more and more that people talk about it. So as time goes on, the strategy does change a little bit. But my overall mindset to all of my positions is always take some off the top, leave the rest in there. Just like what I did with Gitcoin. I think I did that a little premature because I did see a resistance at 14 multiple times. I didn't see it breaking through that. I wanted to see it drop back down so I could put it back down in at 7, but it didn't. It increased to 27, then it decreased down to $10, and now I think it's at a level that's actually a comfortable level. Let me see where Gitcoin is. Yeah, it's at $12 or so. So it's hovering around basically close to where I sold. Um, does it hurt? Does it hurt to watch your money dip? Do you stress about it? Not really. I can tell you I get a little upset with it. Um, sometimes just because I know the play is there, and when the overall market decreases, I get upset at the people that are decreasing that. So a lot of times when you see markets dip, it's because you have large money that's pulling out. It's not necessarily the masses, because most people don't just wake up one morning and go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna sell everything I have in the market. Most people do not do that. And most people are not gonna go into a position and say, I've been holding this for so long, or I've been with this for so long, I'm gonna pull out of this position, unless they see the activity, the negative activity in the market. So typically, the people that will start that are institutions, hedge funds that hold millions and millions of shares, probably billions of shares out there, and they're basically taking everything and they're liquidating, let's say, 1% of their stock investment, or 10% of their stock investments, which does decrease the market a hell of a lot. And then what you're going to see is people react to that, and a lot of people will get scared, and they will sell off their position. So I don't really do that. I'm not a person that gets afraid of losing money. Obviously, I'm down on ZOM and down on SOS, and I've been down on them for a while. Like SOS, I'm down $5,000. It's the most that I've lost in the most that I've lost, actually. I think that is, and I'm not losing it. I guess I am losing it. I haven't lost it yet. So with that position, I know that it's an unrealized loss, and I know where the potential can be. It's just going to take a while for this to make its move, and it could be a year, it could be a couple of months, it could be 2 years. But I would say yes. I sometimes stress about it, but I try and take the stress out by finding positions that I find the lows, see that position maybe double, take out my initial investment, and now I don't stress. Like I don't stress about AMC, because I know that what I did with AMC when it got to 20, I wish it would have gotten, I wish it would have went a lot higher, or I knew it was going to go a lot higher at that moment because it resisted from those levels. I had a point to where it actually tripled in value, so I took out a little bit, kept the rest in there, and now I'm sitting pretty. I did add more to the pot, so technically I only took out about $10,000 worth, but everything else is sitting in there. I don't have to worry about. I have no stress whatsoever. It just went down to a point to where it was negative, and the only time I will start to worry about it a little bit and is when I go down $10,000. So if it goes to a level below $26, yeah, I'll be upset with it. Will I stress it? No. It's money that I'm comfortable with losing there, and it's great to be able to see that growth, because at a high it was worth like $70,000-$80,000, but I think you can go a lot higher. So we're waiting for this to play out. Thank you for the question, though. It does suck when you see your portfolio negative, um, especially when everything's pulling back, when you were buying maybe at midpoints, mid-tier level, or even at the highs. It really hurts for anybody that bought in AMC at like $76 or $70 or $60. It kind of hurts. But if you believe in the overall play, do your research. Then you can play this out and understand that this is going to make a larger move, very large move. Now, it's still unpredictable how large that move will actually be, because you never know what the hedge funds will do. Will they receive a bailout? Will we see other people react to the market? And a lot more. So you only lose when you sell. Absolutely, I agree. Any thoughts on Elon hype? I don't know what's going on with that position. Let me actually, is that a obviously it's, let me go over here and bring up coin market cap. All right, so is that the Elon yeah, the Dogelon Mars? Again, I'm not one of these people that are a fan of like positions that have so many shares out there or so many coins, because this has a total supply of one this is billion, so that's trillion, and you have quadrillion. So 1 quadrillion coins, just like I was going to say Safe Moon, just like Shiba Inu. However, Shiba Inu already burned off half of it. For this, you have to have that burn. And right now, you're sitting at a $661 million dollar market cap. And who knows? This could also have a burn, could have a black hole wallet set up. You never really know. That's the thing about cryptocurrency. Got Ethereum. Nobody predicted where Ethereum would have gotten. Like, there's so many different plays that you can get into and hold for years, and then all of a sudden it's like, what in the world happened here? You know what I mean? So I would say no, but if you wanted to throw a little bit there with the thought process, if you can research it a little bit more, because I haven't researched it too much, and see if they do have any thought of burning off a massive amount, then that would be amazing to have in your portfolio, because it has potential. Anything that has potential for future gains is great. If you're looking for a short-term get rich quick now like type of thing, it usually doesn't work out that way. There's a lot of times, or there's a couple of times where it will, but for the most part, you'll have 10,000 people that try, a half a person will succeed. So you're gonna have to come and eat at my new restaurant when you come through here. Wait, where is it? Yeah, I love food. I was a chef for 7 years, and I love making food. I love tasting all types of food, all types of cuisine. So how am I feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. I can't complain. Morning, Matt. Do you think Sama, I don't know how to, I never know how to say it, and someone tells me how to say it every single time. So uh has the potential to get to SHIB levels. Um so it really all depends. I think it has potential if you have the popularity, because to tell you the truth, positions like this, a position, all crypto is built off of popularity, whether you agree with me or not. It's all built off of popularity. And I think when you see something that is like this, so let me see where this is. So max supply is million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. So 100 quadrillion dollars. It has the popularity, because you can see here that you're looking at 16 million in the last 24 hours, right? You do see the market cap is at 2.2 billion. And that's pretty high. That gives you that level. Basically, looking at an average coin of some of the most popular coins that are there. But when we look into positions like this, you have to understand, like, all of the stuff that's going into it. You need a massive burn in order to see these levels. Can it get to the market cap that SHIB is at? It depends on the popularity. If the popularity continues to grow, then yes. But to look at anything more than just a cash grab, that's all you would get. And to see this double, triple, quadruple, 10x is probably the ask, is probably something that you could see. But I want to see things in a reasonable price. Like, I want to see things, yes, you can get to this level, but I want to see it start at this level and be able to get to $1, $10, $20, $100, like a typical normal investment, right? It's tough. But yeah, it depends on the popularity. Just bought a restaurant in Kansas with my profits from this year. Well, that's amazing. What type of cuisine? What type of is it going to be comfort food? And I'll definitely make that move. I love eating. I ate at all restaurants here, and I feel like I always need to venture out and try something new whenever we have like a special night because uh Sayatama, Sayatama. They tell me how to say it, and I still don't get it. So Adidas. All day I dream about SHIBA. Really? All right, so let me see. So Medica, I love what they're doing. They're up to 40 cents now. I'm only 20 cents away from where my cost basis actually is. I gain $140 every cent that this does go up because I have 14,000 shares, and I'm looking for this to make a solid move. You know, in the right direction. This is something that is shorted quite a bit. There's 100 million shorted shares. We're looking at about 10% that's actually short. So they're consistently shorting this position as well. Where do I live? I live in Pennsylvania, in the Reading area. Let me see what's going on. Somebody's saying something about something being paused. All right, so we got 227 people here, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. You know, also, if you guys want to, I was going to say, if you want to subscribe, even though I just said it, if you want to check out my Patreon, feel free to do that. Link down below. I post a lot of videos there, and I'm going to continue to post more content as time goes on. As we grow that community, I will post a lot more content. I think we're going to just limit, some of the areas and see what we can do there. But right now, we have a good group of people. We have about 56 people in the Patreon. So if you guys want to join that and be a part of that community, feel free to do so. It's a way of supporting the channel and all of that. But I want ZOM to get back up to this level. Obviously, if it gets back up to this level, that hits my cost basis or close to it. If it resists from this level, this is exactly at my cost basis, 63. So I'm looking for a lot more though. And this is the thing, it's like what can we get out of this position? This does look like a really low, but can we see it fall a little bit more? Right now where we stand, we dropped all the way down to this level. So just trying to compare where that bounce actually happened. So let me go ahead. Let me actually scroll in here and just see what we did see in the past from there. If we look at the past and understand where it hasn't been at these touch points in quite some time, and this is actually a solid level of support here, bouncing off of this level here, which you did see a ton of consolidation around 45. So seeing that jump to a level of 140 would be great. Seeing that jump to a level of 290. Now, again, I mean, the thought is, to be greedy while others are fearful and be fearful while others are greedy. I mean, there were a ton of people that were fearful at these points. And now we're seeing it bounce back up, maybe get closer and closer to the 15 moving average, and hopefully break above and touch the 200 EMA. That's what I want to see. If it touches that 200 EMA, that's what I'm waiting for. But from the looks of it, it looks like the 200 EMA is probably going to reach somewhere around 61, and it might end up touching at that point. So that'll be really interesting to see what I do at that point, because after holding for so long and it's so negative, there were so many opportunities to buy into, and I just missed so much. This is $10,000 that's held up into a position when it could be spread apart. And I believe that this could make a move, but having 14,000 shares or having 7,000 shares from the beginning is not something that um, I wanted to continue to roll with. It's just ZOM dropped so much in the after hours market that I was just like, I might as well hold. That's why I don't like swing trading. But we'll see how it plays out. ADA seems like a good chance to double from here in the next few months. I think you're right. I think the last time I checked it, it was 140. So let me see. ADA right now is at, yeah, 140. I think you're right. I think we could see a massive move up to levels of $3. A lot of people want it to settle around $5 and actually be comfortable there. And I think it's true. You can see it be comfortable there. Just because we see it hit $100 billion now doesn't mean that we won't see it hit $200 billion in the future. I think that's one of those positions that we can see. Halo Infinite campaign already out. I don't think so. I haven't even checked into it. I've been playing Riders Republic for an endless amount of days and time. I love that game so much. Would you cash out if the market crashed today? If the market crashed today, no. I would hold what I have and buy more. I would not sell. So the overall thought behind the market, what a lot of people do is they try and time it. They're like, oh, you know what, I'm going to time it, but by the time they see it, they already lost a hell of a lot of their position. So what you should do in a case, and remember, this is not financial advice; it's literally the title of the stream. What you should do when you see these situations where it is dipping so much is take bits and pieces and put it in at the lows. You find where these low points are, and you're creating more of an opportunity for yourself. It's a long-term investment, possibly. You know, you could be looking out years, maybe months. Maybe you know, it could be 1 year, 2 years. You could see it as a potential swing trade for the next couple of months, but that swing trade, if the market crashes, could turn into a longer term investment. And if it has the potential that you see within it, then you're going to see that growth eventually. It's just going to take time. So sometimes you're wrong, sometimes you're right. I would say for the most part, if you hold on to it long term, you're going to see it eventually rise from where you actually invested. Again, it just takes time. So yeah, exactly. Dump a ton of cash in. The only thing is a lot of people don't have a ton of cash. If you invest consistently and don't overinvest at times, I think you'll be good. So what a lot of people will do with their money is they'll basically throw, let's say, $100 or $400 a month into a Roth IRA. Right? You're throwing $400 a month into that. Now, if you're like, oh, you know what? I just want to put $6,000 into my Roth IRA and max it out. Well, you do that, you're going to go ahead and invest at one point, which means that anything else that you add into that point or add in there is not going to work. So it's anything else that you try and invest in there, you can't, because you only have $6,000 that you can invest into it, right? So if you take all that $6,000, put it into this position, let's say it's a Fidelity fund, and I think Fidelity is running pretty smoothly. Like I'm up like 30%. Let's say I put it into an ETF or something that has a little bit more volatility. We're going to see that this decreased a hell of a lot right after I put my money into it, and now I can't buy the dip. Now, if it's a regular investment account, a cash account, a margin account, you can do that as much as you want if you have the money to do so. But I always suggest putting money into it at different times. I understand you want to grow all of it at once. You want to put it all in here, but there's ebbs and flows to the market. The only way or only reason that you should do that is if you see the market down substantially. Then you're like, okay, I'm putting all of it in there, and now this will grow so much versus me putting it in the next month or the next month after that and next month after that, because the price went like this. You put all the money in here, and now it's starting to slowly grow. If you put money in here, 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 you're going to get less value if you put it all in here. So that's the only time that you would do that. Long on fat fingers. What? Gotta love fat fingers. Fat fingers. My hands are pretty big, but I don't have fat fingers. I don't think. I usually am good with typing. I don't know if that's what we're getting at. Um, Personally, I always make sure 10% of my overall portfolio is available to use. Exactly. Exactly. I thought about sending my Ethereum to double it. Sending my Ethereum to double it, but didn't trust that I'd actually get it back. Yeah, I don't know when you were looking to make that move, but I didn't have enough money at the time to put money into Ethereum. I remember the one day I bought $1 worth of Ethereum, thinking I bought one coin of Ethereum at like 1600, and I only bought $1. But then I ended up buying again at like 2000 and sold at like 2500, just because I wanted that $500 gain. I fat fingered the send button. Okay, sorry for caps, but this is a super important. Wait, never ever send crypto to any of those YouTube scam videos saying they will double the amount you send. Oh, is that what you were talking about? Yeah, don't ever do that. I didn't know what you were talking about at first. Yeah, don't ever do that. There's so many different YouTube things that will say, send your Shiba Inu here, and we'll send you. You send 1 million, we'll send you 10 million or something like that. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense why they would do that, and it's just all a scam. They did it for Dogecoin, and they made millions. Yesterday was a live stream saying they had an Ethereum. Yeah, yeah. Don't do that. Yeah, you never wanna entertain those scans or scams. What's your opinion on Wax Coin? I always feel like someone's gonna get me to to say something. Like whenever like there's a position or something, there's just like I don't know. I think it's funny when I do get caught with those, but I usually can sniff them out. If you have a new one, it's tough. I've been caught like once, maybe once. Don't everybody try one. That's what I don't want to have happen. So don't do that. Typically, I'll go to members only, but we have 13 minutes left, so I'll do members only next time. And yeah, I'm getting data analysis vibes from you. Are you? Data analysis? I'm a financial analyst, a senior financial analyst at a hospital. So yes, that's basically all I do is analyze stats and financials and all that stuff. So technically, yes. What am I doing here? Wax coin. Why type that in? I guess maybe I do have fat fingers. Thoughts on E and J? I actually did like or have that position a while ago. Um, didn't think anything of it. I actually took it out to put it into other positions because I felt like I was too diversified, which probably was a mistake because it did make a move. But a lot of cryptos made moves, so I'm not mad at it. Right now, it's at 46 cents for Wax coin. Currently, you're looking at 1.8 billion in circulating supply. The volume is down by 46%. That's a huge decrease. You are seeing it below that $1 billion mark, which means that it does have a slight bit of potential to grow. Now, I don't know all of the different places that you can buy it. Gate.io, KuCoin, Binance. There's a lot of different places. Crypto.com. Yeah, there's a lot of different places, so it can have the potential, can have um, the volume to support it. However, you're seeing a decrease in volume by 46%. That's never a good thing. Again, currently at 46 cents, I think you would see a small bit of potential unless it has something to it that I don't know about. Obviously, there's probably a lot to it that I don't know about when it comes to like the project info and just, or sorry, breaking down like whatever it is, what the use case is, all of that stuff. So obviously, it probably can have more to it. And the more you read into it, the more you can see from it. But right now, just looking at the overall potential, I would say that it has um, a small amount of potential because it doesn't look like the volume is where it should be for how many markets is actually available in. So that's what I would say. Spider-Man AMC NFT. Wait, what? What are you talking about here? Matt, you're fairly new to crypto, huh? Not trying to be shady. I've seen you around for a while. Now around YouTube a few years. Um, Yeah, I'm pretty new to crypto. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very transparent. I'm very new to crypto, and what I look at mostly with cryptocurrency is potential in coins. It looks like popularity is the thing that does run it, and for people that say that, I seem very analytical and breaking things down that way. Yes, I mean I typically look at certain things that run uh, different different markets, and what makes growth actually happen, what means the most. Does use case mean the most? No, it doesn't. Popularity, word of mouth, that means the most in crypto market. So yes, I'm new to crypto. I've only really been talking about crypto for probably, I don't know, 6 7 months, 8 months, something like that. That's might have been longer than that, but I've been talking about it for a little bit. I've been on YouTube for going on since 2019, January 2019. So yeah, all stepping stones to success. You can failures along the way. My first year, I lost $10,000. Yeah, I mean everybody loses money. If you don't lose money, like you're lying. You're absolutely lying. What's your thoughts on BAT token 100% circulating supply? Anything that has 100% circulating supply, which I did look into in the past, I fully support and has a lot of potential to grow. Now, if it is at a level to where it looks like it's the max right now, so like say if you look at a position and you see it's at $100 billion and it's a pretty ooh, a pretty popular coin or something like that. I think what you can see out of it is that this can or that position can I don't even know where I'm going with this because I started thinking about basic attention token and I lost my train of thought. Um Maybe I'll get back to it later. Anyways, let's look at basic attention token. Trying to think of 17 different things at one time, especially with two chats going on, three chats going on. And yeah, it's just a lot. But yeah, basic attention token, 100% of the supply is actually out there. Technically, it shouldn't be 100% because it's only 1.49 billion while you have 1.5. But basically 100%. Let's round it up, right? You're looking at 1.8 billion in circulating supply does show that it has a lot of potential. If you're looking for something just within the realm of average, I think if you're looking for that, it's between 1 to 10 billion. That's where you're seeing that at. So currently at 2 billion, I think it's at that lower end of average. And if we look at the not the markets, let's actually go to Coinbase because it's just easier to break down there with the charting. Coinbase. Why did I? What the? My problem. Basic attention token. Here we go. You can tell it's towards. I didn't have enough sleep last night, I guess. Let's look at how it performed over the last month. We did see that it's up about 25%, but hit a high of about $2. So it looks like it's going to firmly resist at $2. I can't get it up there. $2, $1.94 firmly resist at that level. Anything below $1 looks like a great buy-in point, somewhere around $1. So currently where it is at $1.26 is not a bad buying opportunity, especially with all that potential above it. And anything that has 100% of the supply, I'm for. The problem that I do see in this right now is the volume is down by 50%. Why is the volume down by 50%? We are seeing that most of or not most of the market, a lot of the market is actually down a little bit. You might want to wait for a little bit more of a dip before you see this uh, make a larger move. But it does look like it has some form of popularity, sitting at 40th, 39th in popularity. Definitely has some ability, some potential to grow from there, especially with that spider on your right shoulder. You're funny. Views on algo. I like algo. I've been holding algo for a while, currently at $1.65. I think it's one of those positions that you add to, like it's a mutual fund, like it's an index fund, like it's a Roth IRA, whatever it is, you just add to it every single month. And I add to it every week. I add $10 every week, which is not a lot, but it definitely gets the job done, because what we're seeing here is I have 2,069 nice 2,069 coins, and it's currently at $1.65, and I do see this as something that can go a lot higher. So let's see, over the last year, you can see it hit some high points of $2.82, and I did see this account grow from $6,000 up to $9,000 very, very quickly from where it did jump to. But we can see that this has a large amount of growth, 47 days of typical hold time, 16th in popularity, 4% yield. For my wallet, you can see that I'm gaining about 38 cents, 37 cents, basically every day. So my thoughts on algo is that it's very strong. I'm all for it. What should I buy today? It depends on what you want. It really depends on what you want out of it. If you're looking for a swing trade, there's a ton of positions that you could make a move into. If you're looking for a day trade, there's a few positions. If you're looking for something long term, there's a lot of things out there. You can say, okay, well, Ethereum is going to be a lot higher than where it is now. If you're looking for the long term, that's a great move. Solana below 200, I think is a great move. Cardano at $1.38, perfect, right? There's a lot of positions out there that you can get into and see large growth. I think crypto.com, CRO, is a great position. Litecoin, I just posted something on the Patreon for all Patreon members asking what's like the best position to get into. So I just posted that, or what has the most potential or growth potential. Now, I posted this on my Patreon. If you guys want to become a Patreon member, feel free to hit that link down below. But right now, I think that Litecoin has some of the most potential, and we'll get into that on the Patreon. I'll explain exactly why I believe that Litecoin has most potential over comp and quant, just because there's some reasons behind it. I'm not going to get into it now, but if you guys want to see that video and get my reasoning, I will give an update on it at a future date. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Patreon, support me in a way, go ahead and do that. You can also get the Discord group, and if you have the Profit Hands level, you can get all of the videos that are there as well, which there are a lot of videos. And I wouldn't say all the videos, because you have how to day trade for a living videos, the audible books that we go through, and just breaking down the thought, the mindset behind day trading, and also breaking down how to read like patterns and all that stuff. So if you guys want to be a part of that, I want to do my own like day trading like course or something like that. That would be fun, but it takes time to build. So anyways, we have 243 people here, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're almost at 150 likes. So appreciate you guys. Also, we have 5 people that are watching on Twitch. If you guys want to join on Twitch or follow me on Twitch, let me go ahead and put the link down below. I'm gonna go here, type this in, and go back. Here's the. I did already talk about Dogelon Mars. I did already talk about it. For those type of positions, it's just tough to see growth without the thought of a burn. Yes, you can see a double, triple, quadruple. However, Dogelon Mars is in the billions when it comes to the market cap. So you're looking at it already in the average. So you need something massive to happen with Dogelon in order to see the same growth that you would see with SHIBA. I feel like I have to sneeze, but it's not coming out. All right, there you go. There's the Twitch link. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, please do so. It helps me out a lot. And I just want to grow that. I want to grow that to 500 followers, before the end of the year. So if you can help me get there, I would really appreciate it. I used to be big in crypto since 2017, but recently I feel like nothing makes sense. Prices are less dictated by the usability of the token or the technology and blockchain. It's just random hype and shitcoins. All right, so the funny thing is, even towards the past, I looked at history, and if you do look at history, I don't know what happened there. If someone did follow me, you got that little notification there. If you follow me on Twitch, thank you for following, Dubs. I appreciate it. Um, the funny thing is, when you think about crypto from the past, I look at history, and it wasn't only about use case in the past. It was about hype. It's always about hype because the use case doesn't matter until you get to the point to where you're going to use it, right? So for like Bitcoin, the end goal, the mindset is to use it to pay for things, right? They couldn't really do that in the beginning. You didn't have all of that way to do that. People did pay for things in Bitcoin, but it wasn't something to where it is now, where it's like scalable. You have so many different businesses that are adopting it, that add it to their balance sheet. Um, so it's a different story from then to now. Thank you for following over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Um, that little zombie guy. But right now, yes, you have a lot of things that are just built on hype, and the idea behind crypto. Yes, you back things for the long term. All of those positions that you get into, like say, Cardano, Solana, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, those are the long term positions. You play it as more of an index fund, mutual fund type of thing, and continue to add to those things. However, it's all based off of hype. It is. Every single coin is all based off of popularity, because if it doesn't have popularity, it's not going to see the light of day. You can have the best use case in the world, but if it doesn't have the right marketing behind it, a way to push it, somebody that pushes it out there, it's not gonna see the light of day, because there's so many coins out there that could have uh, the same use case or create the same use case. The fact that you have that staking ability, and now so many different coins have that proof of stake concept. So it's just like you have the use case in one hand, and then you have the popularity. However, they blend together. So it's about popularity and use case, but more on the line of popularity since its creation. Let me go ahead and what in the world? I'm not putting them in timeout. I need to get rid of them. All right. I don't know what's going on here, but we have no minutes anyways. Uh, let me. What the hell is going on here? I can't do it. All right, here comes the spam. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for following over on Twitch. If you haven't followed me yet over on that platform, feel free to do so. Also, make sure you guys check out my Patreon down below if you guys want to sign up for the Patreon. I'm pushing it a lot. We did have another person buy the SHIBA INU sweater. I can't wait for mine to come in. It should be coming in soon. And I can't wait to wear it. I don't know if you order it now, you will get it before Christmas. So you definitely want to check that out before you make that move, because you don't want to wear just a Shiba Inu Christmas sweater when it's not Christmas. I do plan on making shirts and stuff with like Emmy's face on it. If you guys want to buy that, if you're interested in that, just regular t-shirts, I think that will be fun. And making some other stuff as well. So I think we'll see a bunch of different merch that's out there. I'm sorry if we have any more spam that's going on. Step away for 2 seconds. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I will look into a lot more positions as we get into them at a different date. Thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow all of my other channels, and follow my Twitch if you haven't done so. We have 334 followers over on that platform. And again, I want to show my appreciation for all of the Patreon members here. So everybody that's listed over on this section, thank you guys so much. I want to be able to get to the point to where I produce a lot of videos on this platform and create that select group of people that's within my network, my connections, and I hope that we can get there. So if you guys can, follow my Patreon, whatever level you want to, it does help out. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot when it comes to cryptocurrency and for the stock market, especially looking at ZOM, seeing how things are up. Just have a little bit of a recap or um, closing to this video. ZOM is up 7%. AMC is up 0.6%. Let's see if we can see a massive increase there. I hope so. Sorry for the video that I posted yesterday saying that AMC was exploding. I actually was planning on changing that before it posted, but I was trying to get back to the kids that were upstairs, and yeah, Erica was up there with them. Anytime I hear them, I just love like playing with them and all that stuff. But anyways, yeah, KTTI is up 3%. There's a lot of positions that are actually up, and if you guys, you know, again, want to be a part of this, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and you'll get notifications when I go live and all that stuff. But I'm going to get out of here. Got to get to my 9 to 5. It sucks. I would love to keep streaming, but I got to get out. I will catch you guys in the next